You've worked hard for everything you have. The reality is you're terrible at actually having. The compliment that gets redirected before it lands. Someone offers to help, you decline because accepting it feels like weakness. Success finally arrives, somehow it still doesn't feel like enough. That's not humility. It's an identity that was built for the pursuit and that never learned how to receive what the pursuit was for. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. I'm Shawn Michael. This isn't a podcast about pushing harder or fixing yourself. It's a space to see clearly how your experience is actually being created. Each episode offers a simple shift in understanding, not a tactic, not a hustle, a clearer view of thought, identity, and the patterns you've been living inside. Because when misunderstanding drops, relief rises, energy returns. You move forward with calm, sovereign clarity. This is your Daily Power Boost. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. Last time we talked about the relationship mirror, how the people around you reflect your current identity back with more precision than most people are comfortable admitting. Today, we go into one of the most specific and consistently overlooked patterns that the mirror reveals. The high performer who can achieve almost anything and then flex almost everything that achievement was supposed to bring. It's not a small thing. It's actually the difference between a life that's successful on paper and one that's actually felt. Let me describe something and see if it lands. Someone tells you you did something well, really well, specifically, genuinely. Before the words have fully arrived, you're already redirecting. It was a team effort. I still have a long way to go. I got lucky with the timing. Not because those things are untrue, but because letting the praise land fully feels somehow dangerous. Like it might jinx something or reveal some arrogance you're working hard not to become. Or to set an expectation you're not sure you can sustain. When someone offers to help you with something genuinely difficult, you decline. It's not that you didn't need the help. It's because you felt like it was evidence of a gap that you're not supposed to have. Success finally arrives, the thing you worked toward for years. Instead of inhabiting it, you're already looking at what's next. Because sitting inside the achievement feels uncomfortable in a way you can't quite name. Here's what's actually happening at the identity level. Most high performers built their self-concept around the doing, striving, closing the gaps, proving, which means your self-concept is optimized for pursuit, not arrival. When the arrival comes, praise lands, help is offered, success is real, that identity doesn't quite know what to do with it. You see, it was never built for them. Deflecting isn't false modesty. It's your identity protecting its own coherence, keeping you in the role it knows how to play, the one who's still working towards something, instead of the one who's allowed to have arrived. That protection has a cost. Not just emotionally. It's relationally, professionally, in the quality of presence you're able to bring to your own life. You can't fully inhabit a life you've never learned to receive. Here's what changes when receiving becomes part of the identity instead of a threat to it. Praise can land. It doesn't inflate you or make you arrogant. It just lands. You acknowledge it, take it in, allowing that person who offered it to feel that it reached you. You accept help and it stops feeling like an admission of inadequacy. and starts feeling like accurate self-assessment. The recognition that no one does anything significantly entirely alone. Needing support isn't a gap in your capability, it's the evidence of the scale of what you're attempting. When success is inhabited instead of immediately surpassed, it creates something that relentless pursuit never quite generates: satisfaction. Not complacency, not settling, genuine grounded experience of having built something real and letting yourself know that. It's not weakness. That's the wholeness that makes the next level of work sustainable and not just another thing to prove. Your one question today: think about the last time someone offered you something genuinely. Praise, help, recognition, care. Ask yourself honestly, did I let it land, or did I redirect it before it had the chance to reach me? If you redirected it, ask a harder question. What was I protecting myself from by not letting it in? Your answer to that question, it's a precise map of where your identity still believes receiving is dangerous. And dangerous things are worth looking directly. If you've been achieving at a high level and still not quite feeling it, it's worth exploring on a clarity call. It's not that something's wrong with you. It's that something was built in you that was optimized for the wrong thing, and that can be updated. The link is in the show notes. Next time, boundaries. Most people treat them as a communication strategy. They're not. They're an identity statement. And the reason yours keep getting crossed has less to do with other people than you think. With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.